All right. And again, it's like, here we are. We're 19 seconds into this video, and I've already had like 19 minutes to say about it.
Yep, that's good though. We'll keep going.
Growing season in one of the most expensive and heavily regulated and taxed countries in the world, then it really should be a little bit easier. I've spent half my life working in this field, and I've talked to thousands of people who are going into this. And so I wanted to make a quick video of 8 of the main reasons that I've come across that stop people from getting into this field and what to do about that. Really, the first point, and one of the biggest things for me that I've seen all over the world, is self-limiting beliefs. This yeah but kind of attitude. They have this, these people have this thing, that's the reason they can make it work. I've worked in every major climate.
All right, this is a great thing. I
totally agree.
Oh yeah. And it's like, or you know, and along the lines of yeah but, prove it to me, prove it to me, prove it to me, prove it to me. And then I've got that graphic that Olaf made where it's like, you must be this smart to ride this ride. And it's like, prove it to you. Why the fuck should I prove it to you? Because you'll just compete with me. Fuck you. If you're too fucking stupid to figure it out, then go do something else and leave us alone. So anyway, so the whole yeah but thing. And I love what Salatin has to say. He says, a lot of people won't do anything because they'll point to Salatin and they'll say, you have an unfair advantage. And Salatin's position is, go and make your own unfair advantages. That's what's fair. That's what we all do. So like right now with Sepp Holzer, he says that like the locals, you know, of course they fought him tooth and nail as he did the stuff on his own land, which again, much like what Richard is saying, very regulated, you know, It's very tough to do anything. So now, today, the people in the local pub, they point up at Sepp's place. So people go in and interview the local townsfolk and say, well, what do you think about that Sepp Holzer guy? And they try and say, well, he can do that because he's got all those unfair advantages up on that piece of land. And it's like, oh yeah, that's because Sepp installed unfair advantages. Just like any dumb fuck could. But you decided not to. Sepp did the work. While Sepp was up there working and installing unfair advantages, you were down here in this pub soaking your liver. So
well, now with both examples you just gave, Joel and Sepp, they both inherited land. So there is one major step that they had above others, but there's a lot of people that have inherited land and sold it or just didn't do shit with it, and they still think that someone's got something better than them and they can't compete or they can't get into it.
I have land. I didn't inherit it.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm just a giant doofus. You know, if I can do it, anybody can do it. But I mean, like, there's other ways. And not only that, but like, I have to like do crazy shit to bring people in to have land, because it's like, you know, you got to go and you got to work for so many years to try and come up with enough money to be able to buy land. And like, I've got my boot camp program now. You come, if you were to arrive here today, I'll work you for 18 months and I'll give you an acre. And then you do whatever the hell you want. It's for life. You have this acre for life. You know, it's like 18 months, or you got $21,000. I'll trade you 21 grand for an acre, and then all your neighbors are permaculture folks and shit like that. And or Ant Village, it's for $1,200. Then you get to have the acre for the full year, and then you just For each year, you can, do a little work trade with me, or you can pay rent, whatever is convenient to you. I kind of feel like I've come up with 50 different ways to help people get a permaculture start with land.
It's just so you don't hear the bitching and the excuses.
Yeah, and it's like and they won't. I put it out there and I offer it, and it's like it doesn't do anything. I have to sell it to them.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I had that, how would I pay for my cell phone?
Yeah.
And it's like, really, I have to solve every fucking thing before you're able. You can't do that much imagining. I mean, I'm just giving you a massive unfair advantage over all the other schmucks out there that are looking for land. And it's like, I'm asking for so little.
I think so many people have been babied and coddled in this society that they no longer feel they can do things, or they're always looking for an excuse that they're not good enough or whatever. Oh, by the way, for any of those programs, richsoil.com to get more information on that. Now, in that same look, there's other ways too. You look at what Curtis Stone has been doing, what Heather at Fleet Farming has been doing. There's other ways to do permaculture without owning any land. These people are using other people's land for permaculture to make profit.
Absolutely. In fact, he talks about this in a little bit. He talks about different kinds of deals that you can get other land and things. I mean, there's so many ways, and it's like, but then exactly what he's saying, the whole thing, where it's like people just come up with cheap ass. So it kind of proves the point. I mean, I think everything he's about to say kind of proves the point of like, yeah, if you get hung up on the or if you say they have an unfair advantage, then fuck you. You don't get to have land. That's it. It's over. You're too fucking stupid to figure this shit out.
I think one great step into the right direction is a book you had mentioned a couple of episodes again, which is Early Retirement Extreme. It's a quick, easy read, and it'll change your perspective on things.
And along those lines is going to be Mortgage Free by Rob Roy. Mm-hmm. And so, I mean, both of these books, they're so similar and so different at the same time.
Yeah.
So yeah, but really the thing to do is, bring a little dose of give a shit, and a little dose of figure it out, and a little dose of hard work, and you're all set. That's all you need. But it seems like a lot of people are like, no, somebody needs to hold my hand. Somebody needs to spoon feed me. I've got 350 podcasts out there. Oh, I don't want to listen to podcasts. That sounds like work. I got 150 videos out there to help you out there. Oh, that's a lot.
That cuts into my Nintendo time.
Does it have porn in it? Because then I might watch it then, because I watch porn a lot now, and then I can kind of no, it doesn't have porn in it. Oh, well, yeah.
It's a different kind of porn.
It's free. Yeah, but there's, a lot out there is free, So then it's like, yeah, it's like they need somebody to carry them and do the work for them, and then they can just exist. And that's their whole reason for. And I just kind of feel like, you know what, so I love the idea that for a lot of people, we've just got to start removing their posts from Permies, because it's just a form of trolling, really.
It's just self-pity.
How do I do this? That's hard. Where's the proof? Is there a white paper on this? I mean, where's the scientific evidence? Which, by the way, my response to nearly all of that is that it's kind of like, yeah, you can't possibly go to Mars, put people on Mars, because it hasn't been done and somebody's written a white paper about it.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like, and that's another thing too, is I kind of feel like right now, advertising on the internet. People are like, oh, I'm going to advertise on the internet. So they're going to do all the stuff that's been done since 2009, since 1999. This is how they advertise on the internet. That's the only stuff available. And now, of course, all that stuff doesn't pay shit anymore. So what do? And it's like, no, if you want to make money, you're going to have to come up with something creative.
Yeah.
Something new. That's where the money is, not just repeating what other people have done. I'm not going to do it until 100 million other people have done it. Then I'll do it. By then, there's no money in it.
Yeah. By then, someone's innovated and come up with a new idea. Man, the latest example of that's got to be Uber. Those guys totally changed. Anyway, all right. Let's continue.